Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk about a change that Microsoft announced not too long ago about their enterprise agreement minimum. So if you're interested in an EA or EA subscription, the minimums are going up from 250 users or devices to 500 users or devices. And that minimum is specific to enterprise products, being the Windows Enterprise Upgrade or VDA subscription licenses. The Core Cal, the Enterprise Cal, or Office 365 Enterprise Suites, and finally Office Pro Plus or Office 365 Pro Plus. So if you're interested in an enterprise agreement, if you're on that 250 mark, actually, in some cases, if you're at about 220 users, you can often justify paying for 250 licenses because of the discount that an EA offers you. An EA also includes software assurance benefits, some different purchasing options, so you can do a subscription through the EA subscription. You also have annual commitments, so you can spread that cost out. You have true-ups instead of the traditional purchasing option through a more transactional agreement. So there's a lot that goes into those agreements. Now, if you are, maybe around that 220 to 500 seat customer, then now would be a good time to look at an enterprise agreement. Just see if it makes sense. It's worth the time because as of July 1st, you're not going to be able to get into an enterprise agreement. You have to commit to a minimum of 500 seats for one of those products that I mentioned, one or more of those products that I mentioned earlier. So it's worth taking a look at an enterprise agreement if you're kind of on the cusp, because you'll have that agreement it's a 3-year agreement, and Microsoft is going to allow you to renew that agreement even if you're under the 500 seat minimum for another 3 years. Now, 6 years from now, who knows what the licensing agreement mix is going to be like for Microsoft. Right now, if you're not an EA customer, then that Microsoft Product and Services or MPSA agreement or a CSP agreement might make sense for you if you're in that 200 to 500 seat area. So take a look at Enterprise Agreement. I'll link up to some more information on the announcement from Microsoft. It's the end of Microsoft's fiscal year. We're in their last quarter of their fiscal year right now, so this is the time to lock in an enterprise agreement if you're a sub 500 seat customer. Hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.